Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure the government is listening. Because we have to move now and talk about something else. Well, this thing has to do with insecurity in a way, because the communications minister, Dr. Issa Pantami, he has been in the news for more than a week now. It started from calls.
Pastor, is it Pastor Pantami?
Dr. Issa Pantami.
Okay, because I know he was once a pastor. Imam is a pastor.
What is
an imam? You see where we listen. Imam is a pastor. He's a teacher. Okay. Pastor is a teacher. So he's Pastor Pantami. Okay. Let's continue.
All right. So they have been calls for his resignation, but there have also been calls for him to stay. Cosmos, let's begin this conversation with you. Which side of the divide do you stand? Are you with the hashtag Pantami must resign now, or are you with the hashtag Pantami must stay? And you may want to tell us why.
I agree that he needs to leave, he needs to resign. You know, we don't want somebody like, it doesn't matter it was years ago. If you commit a murder years ago, does that mean you're no longer a murderer because you're now saying that, oh, you don't think like a murderer again? It doesn't matter. He has extremist views. He has shown that. And especially for the simple fact that this is somebody now that is on the watch list in the United States. You should not be representing Nigeria in any Senate, in any office, in any governmental office, and making decisions that can impact us as Nigerians. So I have a strong belief on that. He needs to leave. I'm for the hashtag. In fact, I'll make my own T-shirt very soon. You know, Issa Pantami must go. That's my take on it.
So you don't believe in the fact that his sins should have been forgiven? He has said that he made these comments when he was much younger. He was a young man. We do all make mistakes, you know.
Absolutely. I think, yes, we forgive him, but that doesn't mean that he should remain in this position. It's two different things.
All right, Shola and Sunday here. Sunday, let's begin with you. The communications minister, I feel for him. I sympathize with him. He's the youngest minister. He's as young as 48 years old, by the way, but he's still the youngest minister. What do you make of what is playing out, especially with the backing from the presidency?
Yeah, I think it's rather unfortunate. The incident is rather unfortunate. You know, because if you are growing as a child, you don't think of your future, then the future may just take you unaware. And I think that is what he's facing. What he did in the past, he never had intention, he never foresee that one day he's going to be in government. And the very action that he was involved, or what he was involved in, was a problem for the Nigerian government, or has always been a problem for the Nigerian government. You know, religious extremism.
And he's trying to fight that now with the NIN.
Yeah, religious extremism, issue of terrorism, and all that. Now, if you go back to history, you will notice that when Obasanjo was president, there was a plot to undermine his administration. When a governor, the former governor of Zamfara State, let's be specific because the history is there, when he declared Sharia law in the state, after that declaration, then the ANP was the opposition political party, and the ANP was controlling 9 states in the north. There were riots in the north. Now, the riot that was going on was not going on in ANPP control states, but in PDP control states. Obasanjo didn't roll out the soldiers. What he did was to summon an emergency meeting. Now he now got all ministers, all special advisors, all PAs or whatever from those states and said, go back home. Don't come back until you resolve that crisis. That was how they now went back. Say, go and talk to your people. So that was how they were able to resolve it. And that was the period they are even citing that this incident happened.
Played out.
So what am I trying to say? Now government will now begin to trace the sources of conflicts, violence in the country. And that is what that revelation has provided.
Okay.
But I've also had the president, the minister, who said yes, he has apologized, he did it, that people are fighting him because of the NIN and all that. I had the same guy Shehu again talking yesterday that he has apologized, he has forgotten, citing religion, citing Bible, citing Quran. But he should know that the federal government of Nigeria is not a religious house.
Yeah.
So government is different from religion.
Okay.
So you don't. The point is that there's constitution that guides their actions of government and citizens.
Okay, Shola, let's even talk about something that played out in the House of Representatives, where the minority leader was even trying to raise the matter for deliberation, and then the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbadegba, shut him practically down.
I no go school, but that's me. He shocked me. He shocked me. It was like I'm watching a Nollywood. I can't understand what happened.
You think this is something that the House should debate? Is this?
I think.
Is this something the House should?
I don't know their mind again. Maybe they know what we don't know, because at times we just talk. You know, it's easier to analyze football on television. You understand me? Can't you see the goalpost? At times, when you are on this side, you need to be careful, because I don't know what they know that we don't know. That if we know, it might burst to something else. But again, this thing
should he stay or should he
rough fight.
Should he stay or should he resign?
Rough fight. Go and listen, fella. Listen to fella.
Just answer. Should he stay or should he resign?
I said now rough fight.
All right. So
I neither here nor there.
Mm.
You understand it? Because if it is about Pantami, many people should resign. You outside will say Kaji. Many people should resign.
Because he has been linked to Femi Adeosun. Is it Femi Adeosun?
Yes.
My brother, Femi Adeosun.
See, it is not all of these things that we should doctor. We can't doctor them here. There are political internal crises. The case of Adeosun is a completely different story.
Because
she was withdrawn by his own people. By the people who brought him into office. Brought her into office.
No,
don't let just go there.
The point is that there is a substantive issue on the table. Okay, there was accusation of forgery. Then she appealed to her conscience, and she resigned and went back to UK.
My brother.
Now, when she got there, she got an appointment.
My brother.
Now, the issue, what we are saying is there is a video clip that shows this is what this man did in the past.
Bros.
He admitted. Hold on, he admitted it.
Video clip there for Capo.
Hold on,
nothing they happen. Video clip there for Agbada.
Like the report we got, he admitted and he has apologized.
Yes.
Which means I did this. So the next thing is to appeal to his conscience.
Okay. To resign.
To make a decision by himself.
Monkey see banana.
Like the president has made a decision, which everybody is discussing today.
See, the president has spoken. This thing, what you cannot get anything from, you can't catch the air. The president has spoken. What can we do? People are saying two things. Is either we wait for another election, that is if we are wise. They are Ankara, they started showing it already. You understand me?
Okay,
the people also have the role to play. That's why I started from.
We have 5 minutes on
in those days in Lagos, if you are fighting, people will come and divide you.